Faithfully yours, we give ourselves, faithfully yours until the end, to your mission, Lord. We give our hands to your vision, Lord. We give our
Ecce fideli servus, et prudens quem constituit, Dominus super familiam suam. Behold, a faithful and prudent servant, whom the Lord placed over his household. In the Gospels, one particular man is almost never mentioned and is given very little detail. He is a man of virtues who appears in subtle but distinct relief, a man of humility, a man of justice or righteousness, a man of unwavering faith, a man of reverential fear of the Lord, a man of docility, a man of obedience, a man of courage, a man of chastity, and a man of promptness in the service of God. All of these virtues gleam forth from the man without his uttering a single word. His interior silence was the nursery of prayer, the occasion of an intimate and vibrant relationship with the God of Israel. And his name is Joseph. As the husband of the Virgin Mary and the worldly father of Jesus Christ, in distinction to God, his heavenly Father, Saint Joseph is a significant figure in Christianity. He is defined in the Gospels as a tekton. Historically, the word has been translated as carpenter, but the Greek term evokes an artisan working with wood in general, as well as an artisan working with iron or stone. In the Philippines, the devotion to Saint Joseph, or San Jose as we call him, has been a great part of the history and enrichment of the Filipino Catholic faith. As a pueblo amante de Maria, people in love with Mary, we also learn to cherish and have a deep connection with her husband, who until this day never fails to guide our country in times of obstacles and darkness. One of the many known devotions to Saint Joseph in the Philippines is the devotion of the people of Mandaue to Patriarch. Most Filipino faithful are unaware that the oldest image of Saint Joseph in the Philippines is enshrined in the National Shrine of Saint Joseph in Mandaue City, Cebu, and has received much devotion from Cebuanos and people from other regions over the years. San Jose de Mandaue is a venerated portrait of Saint Joseph standing with the child Jesus. Saint Joseph is carrying his staff with a sheaf of lilies in his left hand, which is characteristic of Saint Joseph's iconography. According to legend, when the men of the house of David were called to the temple to inquire from the Blessed Virgin Mary's hand in marriage, lilies started to develop on Saint Joseph's staff, an indication that he was selected by God to be Mary's pure husband. According to Jesuit historian Father René Havellana, S.J., this portrait is the country's first image of Saint Joseph, and considering its appearance in rough wood, it was most likely produced locally around 1600 under the supervision of Spanish Jesuit missionaries. In this painting, Joseph's left hand is holding the ambulant boy Jesus, while his right hand is holding the traditional floral stick. The young Jesus holds a carpenter's toolbox in his left palm, while his right hand is lifted to his foster-leading father's hand. That is why it is known as El Patrocinio, or Saint Joseph's patronage. God entrusted the education of his only son to Saint Joseph, making him the holiest of saints. Jesus' human upbringing was crucial, as it was and continues to be his blessed humanity, God's only instrument for the redemption of the earth. Thus, the Son of God's human mannerisms, which were so appealing to his fellow humans, were likely learnt from the carpenter of Nazareth. Ite ad Joseph, go to Joseph.